Yeah, I gotta be honest, Big Tone. I had to fall back from your boy, man, the locker room, man.
Drop your
What
dot, you
I
know
tell
I'm
you, I've
coming.
been telling you,
Lace
Kareem,
front
but listen,
fucked up. You
Nah,
shoulda wore your bunny.
it's
that
not
boy
that I
is a
didn't.
true. That boy is a
Yo,
two-way player, bro. He's the
he a
only nigga.
two-way player.
He's a two-way player, bro. He's the only nigga that keep LeBron picture up no matter what he
Two-way
talk
player.
about.
Yo,
Running
Big
from me.
Tone, the dude was
Running.
talking. Like my thing is, anytime you beat him in a debate, he always got a condescending narrative,
Of
Running
course.
from me.
oh,
Running.
you guys don't know basketball and all of this shit. So I'm like, all right, well, debate me then. And he like, oh, nobody debates. We just fans. Our debates don't matter. And I'm like, so why the fuck you got a show called The Smoke Show?
Drop the
Like,
low,
it's just
I'm
too much of moving the
coming.
goalposts for me. And
I
it's like,
already know
I just
this
did
one
basketball talk.
is
I ain't
on
talking about none of
me.
the extra corny shit he was doing, but
I
just
told you,
basketball talk. When it came down to basketball content, I was whooping his ass.
bro.
And he got disrespectful. He got disrespectful to somebody on my panel, so I stopped fuck with him. You know how I know it was bad? He came all the way. He came to my Facebook. Like I
Come with
never seen
me.
nobody go
Hail
from
Mary,
like
nigga,
Bro,
look
one quick
sorting
see.
somebody out on Facebook from
you heard his
YouTube.
feelings. You
What
heard his
you
Like,
feelings.
having
bruh, I
now?
went to his
You wanna
page. He kept
fight or
calling. He
die?
kept putting my picture. I said, "Yo, you keep putting
La
my
da da
picture up."
da da
He
da
like to make
da.
my soundbite part of his show. I never seen nothing like
Come
this
with
where somebody
me.
that's a
Hail
different
Mary,
blogger on a
nigga,
different
one quick
screen takes
see.
your soundbite and DJs your shit. Like he's like a fucking DJ.
What you be having now? Do you wanna ride or die? La da 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 da.
They only here to cause confusion. If this was chess, we'd be yelling checkmate 3 years ago, because we've been beat these. It's not a game.
Ladies and gentlemen, y'all do me a favor, folks, and drop a like on the video, man. Y'all do me a favor, folks, and drop a like on the video, folks. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in, man. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in. Shout out to all my people in the chat, man. We got some things to talk about, folks. I just don't know where we're at in the NBA. I just don't understand it. Just so many guys, folks. I mean, they just can't play. They're out. They got injuries now. It's just insane. So obviously, everybody knows the story, the situation with the Fakers, folks. Puka and his butt buddy Aston, excuse me. Puka and Aston, they are faking injuries right now. All right, it's been about 16 days since the battle of OKC. That's what I'm gonna call it from at this point, chat. The battle of OKC. Right. It's been 16 days since these boys got exposed. It's actually been about 16 days since we've heard from Don C. We still haven't heard from Don C.
Before I get to the basketball game, because I hate that I got to keep doing this. For all you goofy ass niggas in the chat, right? Some of you niggas is weird. Y'all be name calling me, right? Just keep that same energy if you ever see me. That's all I'm gonna say. Because some of y'all gonna slap the fuck out of you. That's word to my mother.
Folks, we still haven't heard from Don C. He still hasn't popped out in the chat. Still hasn't paid his tithes and offerings. So I'm a little bit concerned at this point for his safety and for his well-being. Hopefully he's still with us, because we just haven't seen him since. But that's neither here nor there, folks. Right? It's been about 16 days, folks, since the ass whooping in OKC. These two frauds, Puka and Aston, they got obliterated by OKC, and then they subsequently faked injuries. Well, it looks as if, folks, Kevin Durant is taking a page out of the Aston and Puka playbook, folks. It looks like he's now ducking smoke versus LeBron James. Okay? That's what I think is going on here. It looks as if Kevin Durant is ducking smoke versus LeBron. So if you guys don't know what's going on, Let me go ahead and just show you guys. Let me not waste you guys' time, folks. Okay, I don't know if anybody's reported on this yet, but I checked the injury report for tonight's game. Okay, now as you guys can see on the right of your screen, it says, O next to Luka's name. Obviously, we know he's out. He's not going to play. He can't play basketball, but he can fly to other countries. He can go to basketball games in Spain. I think they caught him yesterday riding bikes in LA, right? So he can do everything under God's, sun. He can do everything under the sun except play basketball, right? He's healthy enough to walk around and go to games and hang out and, sign babies and do all this goofy shit, but he can't play in today's game. Okay. So we know Luka's out. Then if you look to the left, folks, you see there's an O next to Kevin Durant's name, right? Then when you scroll down, folks, it says that Kevin Durant, folks, he is going to be out for today's game. So now not only is Luka ducking smoke, not only is Aston ducking smoke, now Kevin Durant is ducking smoke. What is this about, folks? Seriously, what is this about? We got Jesus with the $5 super chat. Appreciate you, man.
I'm a Rolling Stone.
LeBron fans.
You said, Reggie, I have to admit to you, EBTC is no longer around. He caught a fade from Jesus. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with doncic. I don't know what's going on with him. He disappeared like Luka. We haven't seen Luka in 16 days. We haven't seen doncic in 16 days. That's insane. Let me go ahead and get the excuse me, folks. Let me go ahead and get the phone lines open. Definitely wouldn't mind getting you guys' opinion on this, folks. I mean, I'm going to be honest, man. If KD's not 100%, this might be a sweep for the Lakers, dude. This might be a sweep. Seriously. If KD's not going to play, this is going to be a sweep, folks. I'm sorry to tell you guys. We're the Rockets fans. You guys were celebrating, a few days ago. Remember you guys were celebrating? You guys said that y'all were going to get us up out of here in 5 games? Wasn't that Stephen A. Smith and Kendrick Perkins and everybody saying just a few days ago, Lakers don't got a chance? Where you guys at now? No, for real, where you guys at now? It's time to pop out. I would love to speak with a Houston Rockets fanboy. Hello? Is my microphone working? Shout out to Tim Mogul with the $10 super chat.
You lucky I'm not single. I would take your girl. That's what would happen. Don't make me come to your live and start throwing super chats at her. You lucky I'm not single. I would take your girl. That's what would happen. Don't make me come to your live and start throwing super chats at her.
I wanna give back everything cause it means so much to me.
Shout out to Tim Mogul, man, with the $10 super chat, man. He said, Reggie, keep up the pressure. Folks, shout out to Tim Mogul. Where's the Houston Rockets fanboys at? You guys good? You said only if JJ don't F this up? Nah, man. Nah. Without Kevin Durant, they're cooked. I'm going to be honest, they were cooked with Kevin Durant. I told you guys, I predicted Lakers in 7, and this was without Puka and Aston. And then, Rockets fans started playing with me, so I bumped it to Lakers in 6. With Kevin Durant out or hobbled, I'm going to have to bump this up to Lakers in 4, with all due respect to Houston Rockets fans. This is going to be a sweep. I'm sorry, chat. This is more than likely going to be a sweep for the Lakers. You guys could not afford. You're already missing Steven Adams. You're already missing Fred VanVleet. You already don't have a point guard. Half the guys on your roster can't even shoot. So I just want to know one thing, chat. Does this mean that that Aston and Puka, does this mean that they're now going to be available to play now? Is Aston's back going to all of a sudden start feeling better all of a sudden now that KD is hurt? Do we get a return from Aston? Oh, this is going to be good, folks. Listen, folks, this Kevin Durant injury just extended the Lakers season. So Aston, go ahead and get healthy, dude. We can't wait for you in the next round versus OKC. Chat, y'all know who we got next round, right? We got OKC. So Aston, go ahead and take your time, dude. Don't even rush back. We're not going to need you in this series, okay? I want you fully healthy. I want you fully healthy versus OKC. Seriously. Take your time, buddy. We don't need you. Kevin Durant's not going to play, so you're good. See, chat, what Aston and his agent were banking on, they were banking on the Lakers losing in the first round. And then they were going to go into the offseason. That was going to be the narrative. Oh, well, look, we're missing all the points from Luka and Aston. Well, now guess what, chat? What is the mayonnaise media going to say now? You think they're happy about Kevin Durant not playing? No, they wanted Kevin Durant to play, and they wanted the Rockets to win. So that way they can say, well, see, guys, we needed Luka and Aston. That's their narrative. Well, now it's going to be a sweep. More than likely. Now it'll be a sweep. So now what are you guys going to say? Oh, exactly. Exactly. Oh, let me guess, chat. Oh, but KD got hurt, right? That's going to be you guys' excuse? I wonder what Jovan Booty is thinking now. I wonder what Trevor Lane is thinking now, folks. What is the mayonnaise media? How do you guys think the mayonnaise media feels about this? They were predicting the Rockets were going to win. Even Faker fans. The mayonnaise media and Faker fans all predicted the Lakers were going to lose. You see how God works, chat? God works in mysterious ways, don't he? Yeah, y'all were all predicting LeBron's downfall. Y'all were all just roasting Bronny the other day. Oh, Bronny and LeBron are going to save us. Ha 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 ha. Right? Well, now look, folks. Listen, like I said, with KD being out, we're basically guaranteed a spot in the second round at this point. So like I said, Puka and Aston, don't even bother coming back. We want you guys to be as healthy as possible so we can watch y'all get y'all asses whooped by OKC again. Chat, think about that. They faked an injury versus OKC. And now we're going to get OKC in the second round. Like I said, Luka went all the way to Spain for nothing. He went all the way over there for nothing. He flew all the way over there after getting his ass beat just to do all that extra shit just to come back to get his ass beat again by the same damn team. You see what happens, folks, when you cheat the game of basketball, Aston? You see what happens, don't you, Aston? Yeah, you thought you were just going to ride off into the sunset into the summer after this first round series. You thought you weren't going to have to play. You thought you were going to ride off into the sunset and then sign your $200 million contract this summer without having to play. Bring that ass here, boy. Bring that ass here, boy. Nobody bring that ass here, boy. Yeah. Yeah, bring that ass here. You faked an injury versus OKC, right? You couldn't close out the regular season. You're not going to be able to go in the first round. Just to bring your goofy ass back versus the same OKC team so they can whoop your ass again. You see what happens, chat, when you play with the basketball gods? This is why you don't play with the basketball gods, chat. Look at Steph Curry. Him and Kevin Durant, they played with the basketball gods. 73-win team, and y'all fly all the way to the Hamptons to go beg a top 3 player in the sport to come and join your team just so you could beat LeBron James? How's it working out for all these bozos now, chat? LeBron the only one still standing. They dropping like flies around this bitch. What happened? You got Steve Kerr and Draymond and Steph Curry last night. They all fucking hugging it out. It's been a great ride. What happened? What happened to Klay Thompson? Where is he at? Oh, exactly. This is what happens when y'all disrespect the basketball gods. This is what happens, folks. You couldn't have wrote it any better than this, folks. You couldn't have wrote it any better than this. Now, guess what, Aston? You thought you were going to sabotage us? Now, guess what? Now you got to play in that second round, buddy. And now you got to play against OKC. And we don't want to hear any excuses, dude. You've had plenty of time. Stupid ass nigga. Okay, shout out to LA Ballin with the $10 super chat.
LeBron fan.
You said, I think LeBron will have a big night. Houston ain't got nobody to stop him. Let's go. We got Red Pill Christian. You said, I'm starting the Don C $1,000 Reggie fund. He said, these are supposed to be the Laker podcasters. Look, GD, they had no faith. You see how God works? They wanted LeBron to fail. They're not happy about this. The Laker podcasters, the Laker pod trashers are not happy about this at all, folks. So let me ask you guys, what are your predictions for this series? I'm going to be honest. If KD's not 100%, I got Lakers in 4. Kevin Durant with a banged up knee. I'm sorry. Nah. You're going to need to be at 100% to beat this Lakers squad. And that's without the white dudes. That's without the white dudes. All right, we got Jesus. What do you got, man? Who you got in this series?
How's it going, Reg?
What up, man? Who you got?
Hey, brother. Hey, I don't want to sound like the Mexican Cat Williams here, but let me tell you something. I've been telling you for the last 3 days that the NBA, there is something going on here that's really weird. But I'm going to tell you guys right now. I've been calling this, Reg, all week, and here's the breakdown. What a coincidence Kevin Durant is out for game 1. Let me tell you why. Because the Lakers tonight are going to kick ass and take names. And breaking news, Reg. Breaking news. I guarantee it. I said it to you all week. I'm like the Cat Williams Mexican prophet here. Game 2, Luka Duki will play. I guarantee you, Luka Duki will be back for game 2. Because why? That's the reason why it's all pre-planned, man. I think you've been right the whole time, Reg. The NBA is rigged. The mayonnaise media is planned. And we have not had any idea of an injury for KD. But what a coincidence. He's out for game 1. Reg, I called it before, and I'm going to say it again. I'm telling everybody right here, clip this if you want to. If the Lakers win tonight, Luka Duki is playing game 2, miraculously. And by the way, EBTC, pay that money already. But Reg, what do you think?
Yeah, I told you, Lakers in 4.
But do you agree with me, though? The whole point about Luka playing game 2.
Yeah, I think Luka will be back. Yeah,
for game
because
2.
he's not gonna sit back and watch the Lakers win playoff games without him. He'll be back probably by game 3. Yeah.
But listen to me, Reg. Game 2, man. He's coming back for game 2. Trust me. All right. I'm just calling it.
Hey.
And by the way, I've been calling it all week, Reg. You didn't believe me. Now are you believing me?
When did I say I didn't believe you, dude?
Well, the chat didn't believe me.
You're
the
making
chat
stuff.
didn't believe me.
You're making stuff up
Chat
now.
The chat didn't believe me.
Flash White. What do you got on this, man? Who you got and how many
Reg,
games?
what's good, man? I'm gonna be honest with you. You called it earlier this week. KD do not want no parts of getting beat by LeBron James
Yep.
again. He ducked the smoke. I want to ask everybody, how the hell do you have a knee injury that we didn't know about?
Exactly.
And McManaman is saying, "Oh, hopefully it's a one game thing." How the fuck is a knee injury a one game thing? If you could play in game 2, you can play in game 1, nigga. The
Yep.
fuck out of here. He do not want to get beat by a 41-year-old King James, and he's thrown his team to the wolves, and that's what he's known for. He's known for ducking smoke. He had to join the guys that basically gang jumped him and Russell Westbrook in OKC, and he joined them. This is the same Kevin Durant that's leaving his team to the Wolves because he doesn't want the bad press. He doesn't want to be involved in the ass kicking that LeBron James is finna give him. Anybody that's played sports, if you're hurt now for game 1, you're damn well hurt for fucking game 2. Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, by the way, Reg, let me add to this too. You said this in the earlier stream. I'm going to echo this. I think you are right about one thing too. KD has it out for King James. He has it out for LeBron for some reason. Not only did he take Kyrie Irving with him, and he tried to steal him and steal his clout. I think for some reason, with the whole burner account bullshit, I think Kevin Durant's like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm not going to help LeBron James out. Let me fake an injury. Let these white boys come back here to LA so they can take over. And you know what? I think Kevin Durant's the kind of guy that would say, fuck it. Oh, I'm sick, y'all. I can't play today. That way Luka plays game 2 or 3. Fuck out of here.
Well,
I
first of
predicted this
all,
shit a week ago, and I'm calling it, Reg. He is playing game 2.
Let
Luka
me say
first of
this.
all, let's just,
Let me
go
say
ahead,
this.
Ed.
Let me say this. Let me say this. Here's what I believe is going on, because I've been listening to Ime, and they asked Ime. They said how is it going to be different going up against the Lakers without Luka and Reeves? And Ime basically said it's going to be a lot less pick and roll and iso ball. So essentially, it's going to be harder to defend the Lakers without Luka and Reeves on the floor, because now you don't really know what you're going to get offensively. Obviously, you're going to get different sets and different, actions without Luka and Reeves, because all they really do is just do pick and roll all day. That's really all they do. They just spam pick and rolls all day. They play at the top of the key. It's easy to defend. It's easy to key in on, So without them, and I listened to Kevin Durant's interview too. Kevin Durant even said it. He was like, yeah, even without Luka and Reeves, they still got guys that can step up and help them beat us, basically. And that's what I've been trying to tell everybody this entire time. Once we got the news that Luka and Reeves are not going to play, we're a better team without them. Now it's going to be way more difficult to beat this Lakers team, because now you have to play against the whole roster as opposed to just one or two guys. It's a bigger challenge for KD and Ime now. And I just think it's very coincidental. All of a sudden, now KD has a right knee injury. Okay, where do you get a right knee injury from? I'm not buying it.
Well, you sure didn't get it from using your Twitter fingers. That's where you didn't get it from. So
Fucking cap.
at the
Fucking
end of
cap.
the day, Red, you 100% right. And I mean, anybody that knows basketball, it's easier to game plan for a ball hogging motherfucker. We know Luka's going to shoot 40 fucking shots a game. All we got to do in the playoff setting is clamp down on his ball hogging ass. He ain't finna pass. He's finna shoot 20 plus step back threes. It's easy work. It's easy work to fucking guard a guy like that. But now that you have to relinquish the car keys to LeBron James, whereas he makes all these other players better, and these other guys are going to come in and play defense, now we don't have to worry about giving Luka the ball and his shadow Austin Reeves trying to fucking mimic exactly what he's doing. We have guys that are going to go out there. We got dogs. The dogs have been kept in the cage because of JJ Redick. Now we have no choice but to use Vandy, Jackson Hayes, Rui, Luke Kennard. You put up some stats the other day about Austin Reeves. He was what? You rounded 14 points a game, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 4 assists. Luke Kennard can replicate that easy. Rui can replicate that easy. Plus, they're both going to come in and give all effort on defense. Kevin Durant ducked the smoke. I don't want to hear anybody talking about how he's an all-time this and that. He's an all-time fucking coward.
Yep.
He joined up with the Crips in San Francisco Bay to join up against LeBron James because that's the only way he was going to win a fucking championship. Period. You had a 3-1 lead on the Warriors. Guess what happened? You lost it, and you blamed it on Russ. You shot them out of the game, and then you joined the Golden State Warriors, overkill, and you won your only 2 championships. You haven't sniffed anything close since. And as for the Warriors, they've been done 3-4 years ago. They're cooked. I'm just waiting for Curry to get the same scrutiny that LeBron James gets when his team fucking loses. So we'll see tip-offs in what, 30 minutes?
Yep. Can't wait. Must see.
Well,
Yep.
KD better have a haircut on them sidelines while he's watching his team fucking lose. Okay, that's all I
Hey,
can say.
Reg. Hey, boys. Hey, guys. Reg, real quick. I got to take off, but hey, this is important. Reg, so I'm going to say this one more time. Very clear. The chat didn't believe me. I know you did. And LA Ballin'. Yeah, I ain't from Ukraine, by the way. But check it out. I'm calling it right now. And I'm a breaking news. When the Lakers win tonight, whether it's 10 p.m., 11 p.m. tonight, you're going to see a breaking news alert from the Mayonnaise Media. Luka Doncic available for game 2. And I've been calling this shit all week, Reg. And when I'm right, even fucking Don C's ass will come back. Hey, word to your mother. Peace.
Before I get to the basketball game, because I hate that I got to keep doing this. For all you goofy ass niggas in the chat, right? Some of you niggas is weird. Y'all be name calling me, right? Just keep that same energy if you ever see me. That's all I'm gonna say. Because some of y'all gonna slap the fuck out of you. That's word to my mother.
You lucky I'm not single. I would take your girl.
So,
That's what would happen. Don't make me come to your live and start throwing super chats at her. You lucky I'm not single. I would take your girl. That's what would happen. Don't make me come to your live and start throwing super chats at her.
I wanna get back everything, cause it means so much to me.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this couldn't have gone. This couldn't have gone any worse for Aston Reeves, folks. This couldn't have gone any worse for Aston. Aston thought the Lakers were going to get swept. He thought he was going to ride off into the sunset and sign a new $200 million deal this summer without having to play in the playoffs. All this did, folks, all this did was guarantee the Lakers are going to the second round. And Aston, buddy, there's going to be nowhere else for you to hide, dude. You're going to have plenty of time now, dude, to get healthy. It's going to be a quick series now with an injured Kevin Durant. So you don't even got to play. You know, Jesus thinks Luka's going to come back game 2. For what? Why even rush him back at this point? Let him get all the way healthy. I want these boys all the way healthy, chat, for OKC. See, the reason why I have to disagree with you, Jesus, is because the only way I could have seen them rushing back is if, like, we're in trouble. You know, if we actually really need them. But if we're going up 1-0, 2-0 without them, let them boys rest up, man. Because I want him fully healthy for that second round matchup versus OKC. I want him fully healthy. He said Aston's gonna get his manager to throw him down some stairs. Yo, that's insane. Exactly. He's gonna imagine it's gonna be something else. Watch. It's gonna be something else that pops up so you don't have to play. It's gonna be breaking. Shams Charania. Austin Reeves had a setback with his oblique injury. He retore his oblique. His expected return date wouldn't be until the third round. Watch, he gonna magically have a setback. He gonna take. Oh my God, this is such a clown show. Yo, this has been the most entertaining 2 weeks I think of the entire season, bro. This shit has been so fucking funny, bro. This has been so fucking funny, bro. Jesus Christ, man. It's like ever since this game chat on the screen, it's just been non-stop jokes, man. It's just been nothing but jokes. Cause you niggas are a joke, man. We've been cracking jokes on these clowns for 2 straight weeks, dude. It's just been funny, man. This nigga said Aston's gonna get his agent to throw him down some chairs. To throw him down some stairs. That's some funny shit, man. Shit, for all we know, Kevin Durant told his agent to do the same thing. Chat, for all we know, KD told his agent to do the same thing. KD told his agent to kick him in his fucking knee, so he can get a knee injury. Come on, gang, this shit is getting nasty, dude. The NBA is just I don't know, man. These dudes nowadays, bro, this shit's a mockery at this point, bro. Like, they're not even trying to hide it at this point, dude. They're not even hiding the bullshit that they be doing now. This shit is insane, man. For real. This shit is insane. Austin Reeves thought we were gonna get swept, and he was gonna ride off into the sunset without having to play a single playoff game. Nah, buddy. We're pretty much locked in, chat, to the second round at this point. So go ahead and take your time, pussy. We want you nice and healthy. Lou Dort will be waiting for you. That'll be your prize, you fucking clown. Yeah, go ahead and get nice and healthy. Watch. Let the Lakers go up 2-0. It's going to be a breaking news story from Shams Charania. Breaking. Austin Reeves retore his oblique. Oh my God, this shit's so fucking funny. This shit is so fucking funny. This shit is like a fucking... This shit is like WWE. Yeah, they got niggas in fucking suits pretending like they're fucking... Oh my God. They got niggas in suits acting like they're fucking reporters and shit. They got some fucking Indian Jeet named Shams Charania. This fucking Jeet. They got some fucking clown up here in a fucking clown monkey suit. Niggas be up here with a monkey suit on, man. Yeah, sources tell me that, come on, dude. You don't have any fucking sources, dude. Who are your sources, my guy? Seriously. Yeah, sources tell me, like, they trying to sound like they're connected. They're trying to sound like they're smart, like they're just so fucking important. Yeah, sources tell me. You don't have any fucking sources, dude. The fuck is a source? Yeah, sources tell me. Get the fuck out of here. You ain't got no fucking source, you fucking clown. The fuck is a source? Seriously. This shit is just insane, bro. They got Sham Charania running around in a fucking clown suit, acting like he's important and he got sources. That's some funny shit, man. They got Jovan Booty running around on CNN. Did you guys see Jovan Booty on CNN? Chat, you seen? Did you guys see? Hold on. Let me play the Sham Charania clip again, because that shit's funny, dude. That nigga said Luka's gonna be back on Tuesday. Luka was still in Spain. Give me 1 second. Let me play the Sham Charania bit again. That shit's funny. Give me 1 second, chat. Here we go. This shit was comical.
But Luka Doncic, he spent the last week in Spain, from my understanding, the majority of time in Spain. He underwent multiple injection treatments in that hamstring to see if can he promote quick healing. Can he promote an expedited return in a lot of ways for him to be back? My understanding is he'll be back in the States on Tuesday.
So, man, I'm so in love. I miss your touch.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fucking clown said, my understanding is he'll be back in the States on Tuesday. Shut the fuck up, dude. My understanding. You're a fucking clown, dude. You don't have any fucking sources at all. You don't have any fucking sources at all. Oh shit, somebody just sent me this. Shout to Marquise. Look at this, chat. So I guess we got an update from Rachel Nichols. Look at this. Rockets coach Ime Udoka says that Kevin Durant hit the knee in an awkward spot above the patella tendon during practice Wednesday. Udoka says imaging showed nothing major, but that Durant's knee is very tender and tough to bend in certain ways. Not sure how long he'll be out. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Wow. Chat, so there's no telling how long he's going to be out. Wow. Yep. I can see Luka now, chat. His little hamstring is it should be healed at this point with this news. This news right here, chat, should have healed Luka's tendon just like that. Just like that. Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if Austin can play now. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now, chat. Wow, this might be a sweep, folks. This might be a sweep. This is an insane update. This is an insane update, chat. Seriously. This is insane. That boy Kevin Durant is ducking LeBron James, man. Come on, KD. We haven't seen you and LeBron in the playoffs since 2018, gang. We wanted to see it, man. It was gonna be a movie. You scared? You scared now, nigga? Man, this nigga's scary, man. He don't want that smoke, chat. That's all this is, man. He don't want that smoke, man. Y'all are clowns, dude. So now watch. I bet Austin can play now. I bet Austin can play. I bet Luka can play. This is nasty work, dude. This is nasty work. He said this is a joke, right? Nah, this is real, man. I want to see what the mayonnaise media thinks, chat. I want to see what the mayonnaise media thinks. Hey, Lakers Nation, it's game day. Wow. Hey, Lakers Nation, it's me, Trevor Lane, and it's game day.
Lakers Rockets game 1 tonight. Of course, no Luka Doncic, no Austin Reeves, but Kevin Durant suddenly popping up on the Rockets injury report with a knee contusion. He's questionable for tonight's game. Do we buy it? No, I don't. I think KD's playing in tonight's game, but something worth monitoring. But what are the Lakers going to need to do to get the win? Number one, 3 keys. Got to box out. JJ Redick's talked about it. The best offensive rebounding team in the NBA, the Houston Rockets, if everybody doesn't box out the Lakers Rockets game 1 tonight. Of course, no Luka Doncic, no Austin Reeves, but Kevin Durant suddenly popping up on the Rockets injury report with a knee contusion. He's questionable for tonight's game. Do we buy it? No, I don't. I think KD's playing.
So, I'm so in love. Yeah, miss your touch.
Hey, Lakers Nation, it's me, Trevor Lane, and it's game day. Kevin Durant popped up on the injury report. Am I buying it? No, he's gonna play. What did I tell y'all, chat? Chat, what did I tell y'all? Fake ass reporters. What did I tell y'all, chat? They're nothing but fake reporters. Hey, Lakers Nation, it's me, Trevor Lane, and it's game day. Kevin Durant popped up on the injury report. Am I buying it? No, no way. He's gonna play. I told y'all, chat, they're all frauds. They all pretend like they know shit when they don't. They all pretend like they have sources when they don't. They all pretend like they're connected when they aren't. Seriously, these people are nothing but glorified fanboys. That's all they are. They're glorified fanboys. They don't have any sources. They don't know what the fuck they be talking about. Seriously, they're glorified fanboys with suits on. Let me show y'all Jovan Booty. He up here with a suit on CNN. He up here with a suit on trying to act like he's important. Let me show you guys. Look at this, chat. This is Jovan Booty on CNN.
So the Lakers are preparing to not have either one of them in their first round series against the Houston Rockets. Right now, Austin Reeves had a 4 to 6 week timetable. This was as of April 2nd, so a couple weeks into that. So if he returns, it would be the end of the first round, if not potentially into the second round, if the Lakers are able to advance. With Luka, they've not given an official timetable. They just said he was out for the regular season. Then he went overseas to Spain to get some treatment that maybe isn't given in
not legal
not
legal
here,
in the United States.
We'll say, and then so he just came back to LA today actually and rejoined the team and will be there tomorrow for game 1. So with him, typically a grade 2 hamstring is about 3 to 6 weeks. So there's a chance maybe he comes back in the middle of the series, but also with hamstring strains, you got to be careful. There's several, like Jalen Williams of the Oklahoma City Thunder, Aaron Gordon of the Denver Nuggets. They've been dealing with hamstring injuries all season, on and off, and have both come back and then immediately gotten re-injured. So even if Luka is able to return by game 3 or game 4, there's no guarantee he could stay healthy.
Chat, like I said, glorified fanboys in clown suits, man. That's all they do. They put on a suit and people take them seriously because of a suit, man. That's it. They're glorified fanboys, man. None of these dudes have any sources. None of them know anybody, right? None of them know what's actually going on. They're fucking clowns, man. He said, yeah, Trevor shits on KD's injury, but Aston's big toe, calf, and now oblique are all good. Exactly. Exactly, Mac with the Vortex. It's insane. It is actually insane. He said those injuries to Gordon and Williams are real. Puka went to Spain after getting spanked. You said the narrative will change in 3 hours? Wow. Oh man, this is gonna be fascinating to watch LeBron just slice up this Houston. Let's talk about the actual game plan now, chat. Let's talk about the actual game plan. Because we have to adjust our game plan literally on the fly at this point, right? Because, no Kevin Durant. So to me, right, obviously, without Kevin Durant, you take him out the equation. Now that only leaves really Sengun. So you can play this one or two ways if you're the Lakers, right? You can, double Sengun and you can force the other guys to make plays and beat you when Sengun gets the ball. Or you can let Sengun try to win them the game on his own and basically just play man, play good defense on everybody else. I'm still going to leave the Thompson twin open. I'm still going to leave Tari Eason open. I'm going to let him shoot. I'm not worried about him shooting. Josh Okogie, you can shoot. I don't know who they're going to replace for Kevin Durant. Right? So where's their offense going to come from? Is it going to be just Jabari and Sengun? They're not going to have any offense tonight, chat. So yeah, I got the Lakers. We gotta wait and see how they're gonna play this. If it were me though, if I'm JJ, I would double Sengun, but I wouldn't do it every play. I would do it only if he, got hot. And I would only do it, like I said, here and there. I wouldn't make it the game plan for the entire game because, once again, he doesn't shoot threes, right? He doesn't shoot threes. So to me, I don't really think he can beat you. He can shoot. He can get layups all night. That's not going to hurt you. So that's what I would do, folks. If I'm JJ and the Lakers coaching staff, without Kevin Durant, that's 30 points. So without him, I just don't see a path to victory for this Houston Rockets team. We got Simply Ball dropping. What's going on, man? You said expect zone on LeBron. Okay, that's fine. We're not Kevin Durant, dude. We know how to play in any type of defense, I mean, the zone the zone is very simple. You get the ball into the middle of the zone and then you just play downhill. I mean, the zone, they teach you that shit in like 3rd grade. You know what I mean? They teach you the zone in like 3rd grade. That's like childish shit. I mean, it's very, very simple to beat a zone. You get the ball in the middle, and then you turn around, and then you play downhill. You know what I mean? You play downhill. You. I mean, come on. That's child's play. Fucking zone. The fuck out of here. What do you think? We're Kevin Durant? What the fuck is a zone gonna do? You got LeBron James. You just have to take what the defense gives you, right? If they zone up, okay, fine. We know how to attack a zone. If they go man, we know how to attack a man. If they go 3-2, we know how to attack the 3-2. If they go box and one, we know how to attack the box and one. Whatever defensive scheme y'all want to come up with, it's not gonna work. So like I said, chat, Lakers in 4. And I know the mayonnaise media, I know you guys are going to be pissed the fuck off. I know they are going to be pissed the fuck off tonight, chat. I just know it. So yeah, man. You said I'll double Thompson some plays and let Sengun go off? There's no point in doubling Amin Thompson, bro. Especially in the half court. There's just no point. He is not a guy you double. you let him shoot. Like I would give Amin Thompson the Russell Westbrook Ben Simmons treatment. Like I would sag off of him so hard that it would almost be disrespectful. Like I wouldn't even guard him. I would violate him if I'm his primary defender. I would violate him. I would let him shoot. Do you guys remember 2016 when Draymond went off for like 32? He damn near had like a triple-double. If you guys go back and watch those highlights of that game, right? One of the best NBA games of all time is that Game 7 game. That was a great game. But if you go back and watch that game, Draymond was so fired up every time he would make a shot. Every time he would make a three, he would just scream. It would be a primal scream. He would be so amped up. The reason why, folks, is because that was the strategy. Right? The strategy was to let him shoot. It's disrespectful. So that's why every time he would make a shot, he would scream so much and be so, happy that he made the shot. Because the game plan was to actually let him shoot. So he knew they were basically disrespecting him. So every time he made a shot, it was like a fuck you to the game plan. I would do the same thing to Amin Thompson. I mean, I would let him go off. If he's making shots, if he goes off for 25, 30, let him. I wouldn't let Sengun do that. I wouldn't let Sengun go off, though. Not tonight. Yeah, if Sengun starts getting hot, I would double Sengun. I'm not doubling the Thompson nigga. Let him shoot. I'd rather him shooting that shit than fucking, really Sengun or anybody else. You said Thompson be punking these tethers and white boys on the Lakers. He lives at the rim. Well, that's why you sag off of him. If you try to play up on him, he'll just blow by you and get to the rim. That's why I would sag off and, get into a defensive position to where, if he does drive, you already in position to, take the charge or, whatever. That's why I say I would sag off of him, because he can't hurt you from the perimeter. He can only hurt you once he gets to the rim. So, yeah, fuck him. You said shout out to Draymond on his defense on Kawhi. Yo, that shit last night had me rolling, man. Draymond he's a comedian, bro. When he got thrown out a last night's game, bro, that shit was so fucking funny, bro. The way he walked out, that shit had me rolling. I was like, yo, I love Draymond, bro. He's a fucking character, bro. Like, he really is, bro. Niggas hate on him, but I love Draymond, bro. He is going to be missed when he hangs it up, bro. He's like a Kevin Garnett ass nigga. Like, them type of niggas, bro, like, you're going to miss niggas like that when they're gone, bro. Even like a Patrick Beverly to a lesser extent, Just guys that just, they take the game seriously. They want to win. You know what I mean? They wear they heart on their sleeve. That shit makes for some entertaining TV, man. You say Dre is a master rage baiter? Yeah, Draymond is he's a comedian. I fuck with Draymond, man. Real talk. I like Draymond. And the crazy thing is I didn't used to like him, which is the crazy part. I really couldn't stand Draymond back in the day. But as the years have went on, I really do fuck with Draymond. Draymond is a funny ass nigga, man. And he's never really wrong either. You know what I mean? Like a lot of situations, he's never really wrong. You know? Like when he was beefing with KD, he wasn't really wrong. KD was kind of talking crazy. Like, don't be clapping at me, bitch ass nigga. Talking about you want the ball. You better rebound then. The fuck? You clapping at Draymond, telling Draymond to pass you the ball. You getting mad at Draymond. Nigga, we done did this shit before you even got here. Don't nobody need you. You can go. The fuck? We can win this bitch without you. That's when I really gained respect for Draymond. When they won that chip in 22. That's when I really gained my respect for Draymond. That nigga told Kevin Durant to leave and we gonna win it without you. And he did exactly that. He's a man of his word. I gotta respect it. KD, that nigga's a hoe. I don't respect KD. I don't fuck with KD. I don't respect KD. I respect Draymond more than KD. You said the same with Poole? Yeah, exactly. Jordan Poole was another nigga talking crazy. You know? Same thing. Punch that nigga dead in his shit. I don't blame Draymond. I'd have punched that nigga in his shit too. That's the problem with a lot of y'all new niggas these days. Y'all just be talking shit. Straight up. Y'all just be talking shit, man. Like, nah, back in the day, that's what would happen to you. Like, what happened with Jordan Poole, that's how it happened back in the day for niggas that just talked shit. I remember I was probably 10th grade. There was a nigga that I went to school with. His name was Marshall. He was one of them joking ass niggas. Always making jokes. Always thinking everything's funny. One day, some big nigga, he made a joke. The big nigga got up, walked over to him, beat his motherfucking ass. I'm talking about whoop the dog shit out of him. I ain't seen or heard that nigga crack a joke since that day. That was back in what? 2010? 2009, 2010? That nigga ain't cracked a joke since. Seriously. See, before all the social media and all that bullshit, when you talk shit, you had to pick and choose who you were going to talk some shit to. You had to be sure if you were going to talk some shit, you had a pretty good chance of winning an altercation if one ever happened. You had to be very careful. See, now you new niggas now, y'all just be just talking and y'all just have no regard for anything these days. Like you can't get your ass whooped. So Jordan Poole, he learned a valuable lesson that day, dude. You sit up here flapping your dick sucker, dude. Are you sure you can handle this nigga? This is a crazy motherfucker. You talking about Draymond Green here. Whooped your motherfucking ass. Punch the shit out of you, nigga. Knock some sense back into you. And you guys see, Jordan Poole, he been on his best behavior ever since. That's what y'all niggas need. See, like I said, when we were growing up, we got our asses beat. You know, that's why we have sense. You know, this new generation, that's the problem. Y'all not getting y'all asses beat anymore. Seriously. So I really can't get mad at Draymond for putting pause on that nigga. That's what he needed. Seriously, that's what he needed. Like I said, when I was growing up, nigga, we used to get beat. I'm talking about the beatings I got growing up. Nigga, they'll put you in jail for the beatings Yo, real shit. You'll get put in jail. They'll take your kids away for the beatings that I used to get as a kid. Seriously. I got beat. I've had a belt buckle. I've been hit upside the head with a fucking belt buckle. I've been hit with knives. I'm gonna tell you my worst whooping. My worst whooping, folks, it was when I was 5 years old. I was in kindergarten. I think I might have told the story before. I was in kindergarten, and I go in my daddy's wallet, and he had $20 in his wallet, right? So I took $20 and then I went to school and I uploaded it to my my account, my lunch account at school, right? So then the next night I do the same thing. He was asleep. He had his wallet on the dresser. I go in the wallet, another $20. I take the $20, upload it again. So the school they call my folks. They're like, "Hey, your son just loaded up $40 on his lunch account." So my daddy found out. The nigga picked me up from school. I'm in the back seat. He's fucking driving and he's grabbing my legs and shit. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I'm already knowing I'm finna get whooped. I'm finna get whooped when I get in this house. I went up in that house. He whooped the shit out of me. He whooped the shit out of me, right? The next day, swear to God, I got whooped again. It's like the nigga whooped me 2 days in a row for each 20 I stole. I was like, man, that was fucking crazy. I got whooped 2 days in a row. Seriously, I got whooped 2 days in a row. That was probably my craziest whooping. I was 5 years old, folks. That was probably my craziest whooping of all time. Was getting whooped 2 days in a row. That shit was wild. So like I said, I got respect for Draymond. Draymond's out here doing the Lord's work. Real talk. Because Jordan Poole's daddy probably stopped putting hands on him. So Draymond had to teach him a lesson. You know, he had to whoop his ass, dude. Seriously. A lot of you niggas think this basketball shit is sweet, man. Y'all be just flapping your dick sucker, talking all this shit. Some of these niggas is actually about that shit they talking. See, a lot of y'all just be pump faking. A lot of y'all be talking and you ain't really about this shit. You just be flapping your dick sucker. Draymond's really about that shit. He don't just be talking. He'll whoop your ass for real. That's why I fuck with Draymond. Draymond don't just be talking. He'll knock you the fuck out. You gotta respect that. See, niggas like Kevin Durant, they be flapping it, they be popping it, but they not gonna do shit. He be pump faking. He ain't about that life for real. We got Ty. You said facts, Reg. I got whooped for spelling words wrong. Oh my God, this nigga said he got whooped for spelling words wrong. Oh my God, that's insane. Yo, that Yo, that's insane, dude. That's fucking insane. Getting whooped for spelling words wrong is fucking sane. He said black households is no joke. At least back in the day. Now the kids whooping their parents. Yeah, it's insane, bro. It's insane. It's insane. Like I said, the whoopings I used to get, you'd go to jail for whooping your kid like that these days. That would have been fucking child abuse. They'd have locked you up. Real shit. What are you talking about, dude? Seriously. What are you talking about, Jesus?
You lucky I'm not single. I would take your girl. That's what would happen. Don't make me come to your live and start throwing super chats at her.
So, I'm so in love.
You lucky I'm not single. I would take your girl. That's what would happen. Don't make me come to your live and start throwing super chats at her.
I want to give back everything because it means so much to me.
This man said, Jesus, the Ukrainian fader. Okay. What the fuck are you talking about? We got Pat Sins. You said 90s ass whoopings is not a joke. Nah, man, that was before technology, dude. See back in those days, right? You could get your ass whooped and like there was no way for anybody to know. You know, nowadays you got phones, you got voice recorders, right? Like in those days before technology, I mean, we're talking pagers and beepers back in those days. You know, we're talking pre-smartphones. So you could get your ass whooped back in those days and that was it. Nobody saw it. You said the Knicks embarrassing the Hawks? I mean, it's the Hawks. Like, it's the fucking Hawks, dude. I knew that little 10-game win streak they went on. I knew that was all bullshit, man. It's the fucking Hawks. The Hawks are they're just a poverty franchise. They're just a poverty franchise. So, yeah, they're just going to let you down every time. That's why I don't get too excited about the fucking Hawks, dude. But yeah, those 90s whoopings, those early 2000s whoopings, yeah, man. Like I said, you know, that was just a different time, man. You said I missed the 90s? Nah, for real. I do. I miss those Boy Meets World episodes. You know what I mean? That used to be my show back in the 90s. Boy Meets World. You know, Sister. You know, I seen a clip the other day on Twitter. It was a clip from Martin. Bro, that shit had me rolling. I was like, bro, that used to be a good show back in the day. Martin. Like this generation, we don't have that. There's no Fresh Prince, there's no Martin, there's no, you know, Living Single. You know what I mean? No Smart Guys. Y'all generation is trash. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all generation is garbage. I saw somebody say the other day, they said this is the worst era of hip hop ever. And I thought about it, I'm like, shit, it might be. Real talk. I mean, it really might be. Outside of Kendrick, for real. Because that nigga J. Cole, that nigga's a pussy. I can't even fuck with J. Cole no more. Exactly. Moesha was a good show. Keenan and Kel, yep, that was a good show. You said Family Matters. Even really the 2000s, like the early mid 2000s was good too. You know, the 2000s was really good too, though. I can't even cap. 90s was cool. 2000s was cool. Where shit started to get spooky was like the mid 2010s. That's when shit started to get a little bit spooky. You know? Even the early 2010s was still cool. But where shit started to get spooky was the mid 2010s. You know, that's when shit started to get a little bit spooky. Once social media kind of started taking over, Snapchat, Tinder, all the apps, once all the apps started taking over, that's when shit started to get a little bit spooky. The last 10 years have been, like I said, after 2016, shit just kind of went downhill, for real. After 2016, shit just kind of went downhill. I think collectively we can all say 2016 was the last great year. That's when KD took his bitch ass to go. That's really when the world ended, is when KD took his bitch ass to Golden State. That was really when the world changed. Once his bitch ass went to Golden State, that's when everything just started getting all fucked up. That's why I don't fuck with him. I just don't like that. And that nigga he just a snake. That nigga is just a snake, chat. I can't fuck with that nigga. But listen, folks, I'm about to watch this game, man. Like I said, you know, no hoe ass nigga. Tonight, he's out with a, you know, I guess he's got a boo boo. Yeah, I guess he's got a boo boo, chat, on his lanky ass knee. So I guess he's got a boo boo. So yeah, no Kevin Durant tonight. So fuck him. We don't, you know, it is what it is. I got Lakers tonight, folks. So I will catch you guys a little bit later, folks. And yeah, man, I'm out. Peace.